Welcome to Jyinxx Plays
Attempts.
Hi guys, and welcome to Jyinxx attempts to play the War of Two Suns, a D&D 5e campaign, and here is our DM, Dallin.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we might want to kind of recap what just happened because, as I said, I'm not the brightest, shaded crayon right now.
Allow me to recap. Dude's a dick. I shot him.
Yeah, she protected Trevor.
I can hear you. I could have heard me and Sylvia just now.
Yeah, I fixed it. I figured out what was wrong. I
Okay.
had my settings on OBS to be for when I stream my art streams. I have two different stream settings, and I had the wrong one.
Okay.
It's my fault. Everything's my fault. It's okay.
No, it's okay, okay.
You deserve a cookie.
We apologize, everyone. It's been a very long time. We're getting back to the groove of things. Anyway,
Yeah.
This part will probably be edited out. Or
Oh yeah, I already stopped the recording and restarted it, so I will have editing. I'll put a little, Mira's silly, and hit the wrong button, or something silly like that.
No, just have somebody with a door just blew up the mine. Like a drawing of that, and have that be what happened.
Okay. Continue on. I'll restart from where Sylvia,
Yes.
pulling your bow back, able to get a good clean shot at the Hound Master. You manage to hit him straight into his arm, right in between the bicep, and he shouts out, "Son of a bitch!" He flinches back and looks over at you. Do you have any bonus actions or a movement you'd like to do?
Can I see how many people are coming to aid us? And how many are coming to kill us?
Let's see. You see about 4 more horsemen from this distance riding along. They are Black Sun mercenaries. They are also holding rifles and swords. Over here, on foot, you see about 4 of the gambling hall guards, along with Dan Hartman, the leader of the group, and Satana also on horse.
I'm just gonna crack my knuckles. Looks like we're in a three-way.
Jesus Christ.
Is that all you're doing?
Does anyone look hurt?
I guess pride is hurt.
Depends. Are you looking at your group? Which direction are you looking at right now?
My group.
Alright, roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. 9.
I think the only ones that are hurt nearby, from where you are, Felix is okay. However, you see that Bips and Lamara have taken some damage. And Trevor doesn't look like he got hurt. He probably just got bitch slapped and knocked down to the ground. So,
Cure wounds, I have to put my hands on them, right?
yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to...
You've already taken action. You
Yep.
have a bonus action and movement.
No, I'm gonna stay right here. It's fine. But do add 2 more points of damage for the favorite enemy.
Oh, okay then. So he takes 12 points.
Yes.
He does appear to be humanoid in shape.
We don't know that. He could be wearing a disguise.
Alright, so is there anything? Are you moving? Are you doing a bonus
No,
action?
I'm done. I'll
Okay. It is now Bips' turn, and he is pretty beat up at that point, but it looks as though he's still got some fighting spirit left in him. He sees 2 more of the mercenaries over here. He's going to charge forth, and he's going to swing with his great axe. character sheet. There we go. That is a nat 20.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, that guy's going to be some tasty meat soon.
Fatality.
So he takes one mighty swing and manages to cleave this guy into straight down the middle between his breastplate and his waistband. It's not a clean cut. It's like splattered and he falls face down dead.
Blah.
He then takes another step action with his rage, and then he's going to go forth and swing again.
Yeah.
And that is a miss. All right, Edgar, it is your
I
turn.
tries to keep on looking for her stuff because I remember that part.
Let me see. All your stuff is in here. It will take an action to grab yours or one person stuff. You already gave Sylvia her weapons.
Yes. Let's see.
So, which... Oh, no, you don't have to roll investigation. They're all in the cart.
What?
They're all in the cart. Like, Felix just pointed it out for you last session, so...
Oh, oopsies.
It takes an action to grab one's person's
I grabbed
stuff.
all my stuff back.
Alright, so that's your action.
Yes, and then let's see. I have still my bonus action, which is just dashing, disengage, or hide. See, these two are still having troubles, right?
Which two?
The two behind the log.
Oh, the bandits?
Yes, they rolled both rolled nat ones.
Oh, yes, the two who fumbled horribly with their crossbows.
Yes.
Dumb and Dumber, yes.
Yeah, both rolling nat ones.
Yeah. What happened with those? I forget.
Let's see if I remember my notes correctly. One of them shot their foot with the damage, and the other one had their sleeve caught and has disadvantage on the next throw, I believe.
So only one of them has a disadvantage their next turn. The other one can still do their actions.
They were firing at you two, but they managed to screw up. But
Yeah.
I think their attention is now focused more on the Black Suns and what else is going on.
Okay. Let's see. I will. Let's see. Move to the front. Right here. To get ready. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, 1 second.
That's like a dash action.
You could just do your movement,
Yes.
so you still have your bonus action.
Right. But I just want to set up.
Okay. Nora, it's your go.
I gotta get my stuff. Gotta get my stuff. Gotta get my stuff. I'm gonna move to the back of the cart and like, where is it? Where is it? Where? And I'm just gonna rifle through and try and find my stuff.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm just trying to find my stuff.
All right. They are in this cart. You can take an action to grab it real quick. Felix has already pointed out where your stuff is too.
I am definitely gonna grab that, particularly grabbing the shield. I think it's another action to don the shield.
I think it takes an action to don any weapons if you are unarmed at the moment.
Okay. So yes, I will grab my stuff, and then I will proceed to move around and get in front of Mira to be a sort of human meat shield until she falls back. And that's my turn.
You.
It's now Trevor's turn.
Come on, Trevor.
All right,
Why you
Trevor.
I mean, Lady Sylvia just saved you.
Trevor, in this situation, is going to take his. Let's see. He's actually going to take a disengage while still prone, and he's going to crawl all the way over here. And that'll be his turn.
He had his moment to shine. I cannot blame him.
Right.
At that point, he said, Lady Satana, please! It's chaos here! And she's going to roll her initiative at the end of the turn, and she'll take her actions then, and then it'll go back to the original order.
Hmm.
All right. Next up, it is the Hound Master. And he's going to look at the reinforcements.
Hey, Dallin, just so you know, I'm not on the turn order.
Oh.
I think it's probably because we
Oh.
changed my icon,
Oh, no.
which is fine. I just we could throw me at the end. That's fine.
Let me see.
But yeah, I don't see my icon, and it's probably because we did change my icon.
Oh, no. I was hoping to save it. Dang it.
It's okay. Just
All
throw
right.
me at the end. I mean, it's
Wait.
fine.
Wait,
I
I
just
can
want-
fix this.
You had an initiative of 13.
There we go. Just throw me wherever. So
That's taking forever. I can't.
All right. So you will be right before the Hound Master. Let's see. Satana will also be at the bottom as well. Omek. Reinforcements. And Hartman.
You mean right after? Master.
Yes, after. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. So this guy right here, he's going to fall back just a bit. As a bonus action, he's going to take cover. So he's going to... Actually, he's going to take a dodge action for a bonus, and then he's going to aim and fire.
Oh.
That's Sylvia.
what are those dogs barking at?
Does a 19 hit you, Sylvia?
It does.
Alright. So you're going to take 7 piercing damage
Resisted.
and 3 fire damage.
Okay, I don't resist the fire, but I resist the piercing.
Go see Elf.
Is it counted for magical?
Uh,
Because he is using a magical weapon.
oh. It just says resist piercing, so. You're the one that made the armor.
Does that work with 1 second?
So magical piercing is different than normal piercing. Like piercing from a magical item. I mean,
Hold on 1 second. I think you still have resistance for it, but you still take normal damage from the piercing.
Hmm.
I mean from the fire.
Okay. So, total 6.
okay.
All right. Yep. Nope. Was there descriptions that said if the piercing was unless it was caused by magical or such, or it should be
Stipulation
just...
on that. So.
Nope. You still have resistance. That is
Okay.
pure piercing resistance.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So there is a difference between piercing from a magical item and normal piercing?
Yes. If the magical item has a lesson for all, magical weapons do sometimes beat resistance, but there are some effects and some abilities that do give you straight out resistance regardless, unless it's been negated somehow, like they gain a vulnerability and such.
So my daggers would be go past whatever they do resistances.
If you
Unless they
attack
have-
anything with resistance, it is considered half the damage, unless that resistance have stipulations, such as Ghost, who have resistance to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning,
except
but
magical.
unless it's magical or by items of silver. However, this is just purely resistance of piercing, magical or not.
Okay.
All right, so that will put it down to 3 piercing and 6 fire damage.
That's one hot elf.
Believe it's 3 fire damage.
I thought I said 3 fire damage.
You said 6.
Ooh.
It's all good. It's 6 damage total.
I thought I said 3. 3 and 3. Okay.
That makes 6, so that is true.
Don't make us go back to the recording on this. Anyway,
Okay, children, we are fine. It is 6 in total.
Next round.
all right.
Your turn.
Mira, it is your go.
Yay! Okay, so I'm going to move over here, and
Did you get your items?
first I'm gonna get my items, and then I'm gonna move over here, and there's okay, so 65.
Now, grabbing the items will take an action,
Oh, well.
So-
unless
Um,
someone handed it to you, which I don't think they have.
No, but I don't need my items to exactly attack things.
Felix.
If you grabbed your items first, that did take your action. However, you can cast your cantrips. So
Oh.
long as it's
Okay, so they're. Sorry. So
Lectures.
so cantrips are considered they're not the
Can-
full action.
so long as it doesn't require a material,
Okay,
somatic,
gotcha.
or component. Cantrips, however, do not need a focus.
Yep. Okay, so I am gonna grab my stuff then first, and then I'm going to use the cantrip firebolts on 1 minute. Why there we go. On him. Cause he hurt Trevor and I like Trevor.
So you're just going to keep firing at this guy.
Yep.
Go ahead. Roll me with disadvantage because he took the dodge action.
Alright.
Or dodge bonus action.
Blue barrel.
Nope, I did not hit.
Alright. You try to fire forth a quick firebolt. However, it doesn't go as far and hits the bush right here. It sizzles.
Gotcha.
Your focus is a little bit more emotional at this point.
I'm upset.
You have about 15 more movement and a bonus action. Action.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move back. And I will end my turn.
Just so you know, you did not pick up your stuff if you cast the firebolt.
Oh, I thought you said the cantrip wasn't a full action.
No. The
Okay.
cantrip is an action.
Okay, I misunderstood. Then yeah, I'll just grab my stuff next turn then.
Okay.
Because I obviously did it, so I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just letting you know, because I didn't know if you want to still pick up your stuff. That's why you went with the attack. Anyway, it is now Felix's turn, and he's going to go forth, and he's going to move over and grab your stuff, Mira, and it's like, here, take this, quickly!
Thank you. I'm just gonna take it.
And he is going to duck and cover. He's going to prone himself into the wagon, and he is going to end his turn. It is now...
That
Lamara.
solves that problem.
It is Lamar's turn, and let's see, her focus now is on you guys, what's going over here, and then she notices others coming into the scene. She shouts out to Bips, "Bips, we have to run!" And Bips is just in the mood to just keep killing things at the point. And she notices that Felix is starting to help you guys. She's a little bit determined.
There's a giant bear.
Hates you guys, but she notices that there are other outcomes upon this. So she's gonna go forth and attack this guy with 2 daggers. Dealing a total of 13 damage as he is bloodied. And it is now the guards' turn. It is now the Black Sun mercenaries, and they are coming in full force on horses.
Oh, that's them over there.
They are going to stop right here, and then they're going to go forth and shoot a volley of shots.
Of what kind?
Rifles.
Okay.
Magic bullet.
No, it's magic missile.
That one was for Tiv. Don't give it
Okay.
to End.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. That third one was actually a disadvantage because of Felix. Okay, so, these two fire forth and then making a quick run around. They're going to run past them after taking shots. And these two make it. The other one, right here, runs forth, firing at the cart, trying to shoot at Felix, but he is in cover. The last one, however, runs past and takes a wild shot, and Edgar, does a 20 hit you?
A 20?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, you take 4 piercing damage as the bullet manages to hit you right on the side.
Got it. I think that's what I meant.
Alright, it is now this one's turn, and he's going to draw out his weapon, and he's going to call out to the Hound Master. Get out of here! As he's going to be a hero and try to fight against Bip with his short sword. A 17 will hit. And Bip takes 3 damage. And he is bloodied. It is now the bandit's turn. And they're looking at the situation. This one is going to make a complete run for it. And the other two are going to look at the situation as well. And they see a whole bunch of people coming into the combat. And they're also going to make a quick run away and escape. And that's all for the bandits. Olmec, it is your turn. You are still in your bear form.
Brr.
Rawr. Turtle is a bear. These are bad guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They just shot me. Go kill them.
I'll make sure I can actually move there. Yep, I have 40 movement. Haha. So I go here, rawr, and I will attempt bite.
Nibble, nibble.
Here is my bite attempt.
It would be
Leave
another
the
5 feet
horses.
because you're jumping over a log and moving past Sylvia.
Mm.
So
Leave the horses. I
15.
need them.
What's your speed in bear form?
40.
40. 15, 30. Yep, you would be in range.
Okay.
Uh,
Does a 15 hit?
15. Are you going for the horse or are you going for the rider?
I'm trying to get the rider off the horse and then
All
bite
right.
him.
15 will hit. And he's got to
Cool.
make a dexterity check.
Ooh,
All
that
right,
looks like a fail to me.
Roll me damage. Nope, he is still on his horse.
God damn it.
But he does take 8 piercing damage as you go forth, charging in and clawing at him. You do get a good swipe on his arm, breaking off pieces of his armor and making a huge gash. Is that your turn, Omek?
No, I am multi-attacking.
With a bite attack?
He
Then
first,
I
and
think it's
now
bite,
he's
yeah.
clawing.
Yeah. So here's a claw.
Oh,
That's
with your
24 hit.
claw. Okay. I'm sorry, I got the attacks messed up. So you bit him in the arm, trying to pull him off, but then you go forth with a claw attack and go ahead and roll me damage for the claw. Because that is a 24. And that is slashing, putting at bloodied. He is still on his horse, though. That is your turn.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Alright, it is now Satana's turn. And she's gonna go forth and ride her horse. Over here. Actually, she's gonna go the long way. She's gonna stop right here for a point. Until you... Get out of here now! We're holding them off. Just run! And she's gonna continue with the full movement of the horse. One sec, I gotta pull up horse stats. Actually, she's gonna stay there. She's gonna make sure that you guys get out of there safely. These guys, the gambling hall guards, holding crossbows, running over, taking cover, and they're going to make an attempt to hold their action. Then see Hartman making his call with the horse, and he's holding a great sword and shouts out, "Make sure you wipe out those bandits and mercenaries off our lands! And keep that loot safe!" And he's going to give his troop some advantage on their next attack. So without further ado, I'm going to roll the initiatives. That's a 2 for Satana. Uh, 22 for the scouts. And they're going to keep holding their action, and this one is for Dan. And he is a 4. Alright, Sylvia. It is your go.
I'm going to attempt to help Felix get up and then grab him to run.
Alright, so are you taking the help action?
Yes. To get him up out of the cart and over with us.
He is actually resisting.
I want you to come with me.
I can't leave! Not without Lamara!
Who?
Lamara.
Oh.
It's the knife lady.
Seriously?
Just run without me, I'll be fine!
You better be. I'm going to take a shot at this guy and then run.
So you moved about 10 feet over there, and then go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Longbow!
Oh.
Damn it.
10 will miss.
Okay,
Alright.
well, keep running.
Okay, so 15 feet. Unless you have a bonus action to increase your movement, which I
Nope.
don't think you have a dash.
So, this way.
It is now Bip's turn, and he is going to angrily swing his great axe. And finishing off this last guard with one mighty cleave. He falls over just a bit, injured and tired, and he looks at Lamara. And then he looks back at his camp. And then he notices the Gambling Hall goons, along with Dan Hartman. No one's taking my stuff. And he is going to stand right back up. And he's going to make a quick charge over at Edgar.
Bips, you didn't have to do it this way.
Actually, no. On second thought, he's not going to go after Edgar. My bad. He's going to go after the guy who's caused all this shit, killing most of his men. He'll handle you guys later.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
I forgot his motos at the point. Right, so he's going to take a swing at the Hound Master, and that is a miss. Edgar, it is your turn.
Hmm. Yeah. Wait. I am going to go. Let's see. What is my movement speed? It's 30. So I'll go to right here and draw up my longbow and be ready to attack.
Alright. So you're going to hold your action?
That is my action, taking up my longbow.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have anything equipped out.
Nora, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm going to use my action to don my shield. And then I am going to, and this is a little bit weird, I'm going to attempt to push Mira back 10 feet.
That is a shove action.
Shove action, okay.
Why?
So I can get between you and the rifles
Oh.
and not stand in the fire in the
Okay.
process.
Oh no, you're not gonna. You won't stand in the fire if you just stand right here and such.
Okay.
So long as you're saying you're at the edge of the fire and try not to run through it, you'll be fine.
Right. Okay. So that's the whole plan. Just I've got the shield up now, and I'm trying to just put myself between Mira and the bullets that are being shot at.
And it is now Trevor's turn, and he's going to just keep himself down and keep crawling towards the others.
Come on, Trevor. Come on.
Mr. Hardman, please! You have to save them! I nearly died! Oh, shut up, you crybaby!
My
Baby.
dogs thought I was calling them.
Alright, it is now the Hound Master's turn, and he's going to look at this he's going to look at him and says, "Oh, tough guy, aren't you? Well, I have something planned for you." And he tosses his rifle aside, pulls out a strange-looking flintlock pistol, and fires. Actually, he's going to take disengage, stepping back, and pull out 2 of them instead, and fire. That is a miss. And that is also a miss.
Ooh.
Big talk for someone who can't hit the broadside of a bar.
Well, it hits, but it doesn't pierce his armor in this case. Like, it hits the fur coat, and Bips is wearing steel. He is wearing iron. He is wearing a breastplate with chainmail underneath. It's just underneath that is a lot of fur.
God damn it, he's a furry.
Not a furry, that's just climate weather.
Watch it.
Yes.
Mira, it is your turn.
Well, Trevor seems. I'm going to move over here and try to convince him to come with us. So you've got to come with us. She's running off. Come on.
Yeah, we'll still him.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Damn it.
Felix just feels as though he wants to keep everyone safe, but he thinks his best chance for survival is to stay here at this point. He does feel like he wants to come with you, but he's deciding to stand his ground. And then you notice that he starts rummaging through the gear. No, I can't leave you all. And then he's going to pull out his wand,
Yeah.
this spell book.
Oh, fuck.
You're a wizard, Harry. I mean, Felix.
And he is going to cast Fireball.
Oh, my God.
What?
What?
Wait.
This is
Are you
my
telling me
child now.
This
The
is not
wizard
him
cast.
casting it. This is the wand he just pulled out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Still, that's him
wand of
casting.
Fireball.
Alright, let's see. The guards all failed,
Nice.
and the horses.
Oh. I'm not gonna get a Mr. Nibbles too, am I?
Not yet.
Alright, the horses have. Oh god, the riding horses have 0.
Roll anyway. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I have at least one surviving horse.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
This one will. Woo!
Wow. That's
That's a lot of damage.
I think I
Well,
want that
everyone-
wand.
Now.
just for reference. There is a one in,
Yes, I know where I can kill myself with that.
and everyone around you.
Yep, wild magic's a bitch.
Technically, wild magic doesn't apply to magical items.
Oh yeah,
Or-
I need that wand.
It just turns to ash right before your eyes.
No.
Oh.
Alright, 1 second. Damage tile.
Oh yeah, I got those for you.
I got this one, but you did give me a lot of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Ace.
Alright, so that's 20.8 of damage. All the guards that got hit in the radius.
Oh my god. Come, child.
Dead. Oh. Oh. Oh.
We'll get you another Mr. Nibbles too somewhere else.
No, Mr. Nibbles 2 is right there. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to kill the guy first.
Easy.
Okay.
My bear brother. Do it.
So at that point, he casts Fireball with the wand he grabs and sends forth 3 of the guards and the horses they're riding dead. And now there's just a giant crater of where he goes, and the horse needs to make a wisdom. Oh, did we lose someone?
Hello? I was having difficulties. I missed almost everything.
You're good.
You're good.
We can hear
You're good. You're good.
I missed
All right.
everything that happened after the 28 was rolled.
Fireball happened. That's all that happened.
Fireball, yeah. So
I don't get to hear all the good stuff, like how
Uh,
the world through the air. And
I
stuff,
have it
you know?
recorded, and I'm gonna try to catch up to posting stuff this week. I said that
All right.
last time, but I promise this time. Hopefully.
it
I
is
still have it with my Wi-Fi.
Lamara's turn, and she is gonna go forth and run back at you guys.
You can try.
And she is actually going to roll a dagger attack at you, Sylvia, ranged.
Watch it.
Yes, that hits.
How much damage though?
As you take 7 piercing damage from the first attack. And she's then going to turn and look at Felix. And she is going to shout at him, Felix, run!
He really threw a dagger at me after trying to get him to come along. So rude.
Technically defensive of Felix.
Ugh.
And she notices that Bip is kind of in a mood. And seeing you guys are closest to the gear, she is going to try her best not to lose everything. Because she hates you guys more at this point.
Bitch.
I mean, I don't
All right.
exactly blame her.
The last guard. Are we having technical difficulties?
Don't worry.
Just with Ega. Continue.
Okay.
He's
I'm
working
sorry.
on it.
All right. So this guard is going to take a swing at Olmec with his sword. That is a 12. Does a 12 hit your AC?
Yes.
Uh, 12 hits. I can barely believe it.
You take 4 damage of slashing. and the horse is going to make a run for it, which will provoke an attack of opportunity if you wish. Only one.
Well, I do wish.
There goes your horse.
You will have
Wait,
to
is
attack
it-
the horse.
Yeah, I think that's in the range, so I will claw at the horse.
It is a miss,
Good.
as he is going to ride off and leave, noticing that there was a giant fireball and most of his troops have also disappeared. And that should be the rest of those scouts. Omek, it is still your turn. It is your turn now. My apologies.
Wait, the guy left too?
Yes, he ran off. The horse went off the map.
And he was on the horse.
Oh,
The horse,
Yeah.
the horse fucked off, and I swore, and the guy was on the horse.
right. And who else is there to?
Right now, you notice that Lomera is attacking you guys, trying to defend Felix, and she didn't notice that Felix was defending you as well, which is she thought he brought out the fireball. One. In other words, there's just a lot of panic fighting going on.
Pay attention, lady.
All right. Felix is Omek's boss, right?
No, that's...
No.
Felix is
No.
the kid.
Felix is it.
Felix is the kid who
Oh.
just casted fireball.
Oh,
Lamara is the woman. She is the second command bandit leader, and
Right.
Bips is the bandit lord who is currently facing off with the Hound Master.
Flinch is your boss.
oh, that's right. Okay, I knew it started with an F.
What do you do, Omek?
Where's the Hound Master?
Hound Master is over here with Bip. Here, I'll ping. I'll ship ping.
Da, 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 da.
Do you want to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my actions.
All right. Satana quickly turns, drawing her sword, and turns back, facing the woman, and then she goes forth and is going to try to knock down Lomara down with the horse. Versus her strength. Not really that strong. Oh shit. She manages to dodge it. And she points up her sword and says, "Surrender or else." Men, in this case, rides up into the scene and looks at all y'all as the grunts themselves are running out of the bushes with the crossbows loaded, and they all aim it towards her and Felix.
Whoa, we don't want to kill the kid.
Well, they have no idea.
It's
what's
not my
going on.
move yet, though.
All right. I would pretty much say the Hound Master in this case looks at the situation and turns to Bip. Well, it seems as though you may have defeated my men, but you have other problems. And then points over to the camp. Let me go, and I'm sure that you can handle it yourself. Bip starts to growl and make his way over there.
Great.
Smart move. And then Hound Master makes his escape.
Damn it.
All right, and that is the end of combat right now. Unless you
Turn
guys.
and battle is won. I'm going to walk up. Did she take any damage from that whole exchange?
Lomura looked like she did take a little bit of damage from the fight. Like she does have a gun wound that hit her on her rib cage, but she does look somewhat injured. But she holds up her dagger up at all of you. Do you approach her?
Going to approach her. Put
Alright.
that down and let me heal you.
Uh-oh.
The battle is
She's-
over.
She is going to take another swing at you.
Oh, go for it. Does not hit.
15 doesn't hit.
Nope.
She swipes back angrily at you, attempting. If you get anywhere closer, she did make a swing.
You
Or
want to
if
get
you want-
healed or not?
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage, because she is currently surrounded.
Intimidation.
Dallin, I believe at
God
this point,
damn it.
the bless spell would have faded out. It's probably been a minute.
Has it been 10 rounds already?
I don't know.
I started it before combat. I cast it before combat started, so
Okay. Oh, no one's been using the D4, have they?
I
Oh,
know.
well, damn it.
we only had one. We only had one chance to use it, and that was the. I forgot to tell Mira that she has a D4, but with her firebolt. But oh well, that's passed.
Life happens. I'm sorry.
Well, after on it for beginning trying.
See. She's gonna roll for her wisdom saving throw.
Testing.
You're there.
Yeah, we can hear you.
God
And-
damn it.
She is
Yeah.
very persistent on making sure not to get captured, and she looks over, and everyone could just see Bip like dragging his axe. It looks as though he's a little bit tired, but he looks pissed off.
If you're not going to let me heal you, I'm going to go heal your husband. Just going to walk
Or
away
heal the-
towards Bip.
And Felix actually runs over and says, "Lamar, please. They're not bad people. Just surrender." So Tana pulls out a sword. "We are being merciful. Be grateful we don't strike you down here." And Bip just slowly drags his axe in the snow, making his way towards you guys.
Come here.
Are you walking up towards him?
Yes.
Uh,
I told him I'm going to heal him.
He refuses,
Really?
and he tosses his axe and falls to his knees.
I'm not giving you an option. I'm going to give Cure Wounds.
Alright, go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. And he mutters, "More."
6.
Down. Alright, you heal him for 6.
It's not much, but it's what I can offer.
Hartman turns, "Well, good job, lads. It seems as though you managed to get the goods. We also caught the guy who's been in charge of taking it." Gets down, putting her hands up. Boys, time up.
To go and look for the rifle that the Hunt Master dropped.
Oh, he already picked that up the moment they
God damn it.
He ain't gonna drop that boot. He ain't gonna leave that beauty.
At least heal the Kenku.
Olmec, the bear runs over to Felix, and then immediately turns back into regular turtle Olmec, and asks the young sir if he is injured.
Can you speak in bear form?
He
No,
said
no,
he
I
turned
said I-
back.
Turn back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he went up in bear form, then he turns back.
right.
There you go.
So Olmec goes up to Felix and says, "Is young sir hurt?"
No, I'm fine. Please don't hurt them.
You're alive!
Lieutenant looks at all of you and looks at the situation, and in this case, Hartman rides about, and then he goes over to this wagon, getting off his horse. All right, seems like all the goods are here. Hannah gets off of her horse and looks at all of you guys. She looks at you, Sylvia, first. What is everyone doing at the moment?
I'm
I
kind of
just
just
healed,
breathing.
I just healed
Um,
that.
I'm gonna head over to Edga and just check out Edga and see how they're doing after getting shot once. I don't remember if she took any more damage. So I'll just head
I
over
took
to
2 damage before that, so I'm damage 8 HP out of 14.
All right. I'm gonna just I'll cast Cure Wounds on you. But as I'm really close, just gonna as I cast Cure Wounds and it's just carefully just sealing up the different cuts and holes that you got bleeding out of you. I'm just gonna try and whisper, check out what's in the cart. If you could be quiet about it.
Olmec
You guys
is
are breaking up constantly for me.
Yeah.
Here, I'll type the Edgo what you just said.
Roll me a sleight of hand as you try to whisper. Actually, roll me a stealth check if you whisper this to Edga, so that way you are unnoticed.
Uh, do I still get disadvantage because of the armor, since it's trying to whisper?
I would say this isn't a movement thing unless your armor makes noise while you're trying to whisper, so it'll probably bring attention.
Okay.
So, no, this will not give disadvantage.
Okay. I had to check. Just because of
Would you
heavy
prefer
armor.
sleight of hand?
They're both just as bad.
I would say sleight of hand. Okay. Yeah. Try to whisper about it, but then you notice that Hartman looks over his shoulder and notices you.
Hey, I'm just gonna put up a hand.
And as soon as the bandit lords are tied up, all of a sudden the guards pull out their crossbows and aim it at all of you.
Great.
Didn't do shit.
Great. I wanted to go check out Trevor, but I guess it's not a thing.
Trevor goes up and he's like, "Oh wait, what? What's going on?"
Thank God. The idiot's alive. I'm happy.
Hartman then turns and looks at you. And just what exactly are you trying to say? Look at our wares. I don't suppose you actually decided to take sides with these bandits.
No, we were never planning to do that. We had to, and I put up air, and I do the air quotes thing. We had to side with them so that we didn't die immediately.
Me a persuasion check with disadvantage because he caught you whispering something to Edgar about the cargo.
Oh boy.
This is a scared look.
10.
Swear to God.
I'd
If
like
you
to
blow
enter.
us up
I'm
again.
gonna intervene and say they had some of our stuff with theirs in the cargo. We just wanted to make sure we got our stuff out. That's all. It's not a lie, technically.
The only reason I'm making Nora roll me the check is because of what she said when she got caught. However, he turns to you and he looks at you, Mira. Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Check this stuff once we're done.
All
Meantime.
right.
Now, these two are still messing up with Bip. It was these two who put out their crossbows and were aiming at you guys.
Oh, thank God.
Because Hartman signaled them. Boys, get the horses strapped up to the carts. We're taking it back.
Don't
Felix
bleed out.
jumps down and checks up on Lamara as she just has her wrist tied behind her back. And he whispers to her, I'm sorry. You'll be fine. I know you took care of me and I won't let anything happen to you. She just goes quiet and she says something in a language that no one understands to him. And he frowns just a bit. Bip, in this case, is just sitting in the snow with, like, bullet holes in his armor, like, cuts and scrapes.
Killed him, though.
Bite marks on his arm and so forth. He looks like a mess, but he's just, like, in a grump mood. Alright, if there's anything else you guys want to speak or interact with, now would be the good time. Otherwise, we will skip back going to the tavern.
Trevor! It's good to see you again. Hey, that was some awesome work you did over there. I wish I saw more of that kind of a Trevor. And I'm just gonna pat him on the back, but I can't quite reach up to the that full of his back, and I'm just gonna hit the middle of his back.
I think I almost died.
I know, right? It was awesome.
Not the first time.
So Tanathan walks over to Hartman and says, our deal is done. We got rid of the bandits. Right? I'll let Flinch know. Now we're going to take what we have. We're going to bring it back. So unless you want to let us use your horse to make this go faster, I suggest you get your friends back on foot. And let them know that we're on our way.
Sylvia's going to walk up to Felix and look down at Knife Bitch. You still gonna refuse that heal?
At that point, she is currently restrained and unable to do anything at the moment. The fact that she did want to keep fighting because of Bip's condition, and that Felix also, in a way, roll me an insight check.
Insight. Advantage or disadvantage?
I would say normal.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Recall information about them would be intelligence check, but I don't think that applies with favored enemy right now.
Unless this was a target and something you hunted before, like a bounty and such, I would say yes, but unfortunately this is just a situation to read the mood.
Fair enough.
You do not have to...
Investigation.
No, not
Oh, wait.
investigation, insight.
Ips. There we go. It's even worse.
You look at Felix, and he looks a little bit disappointed in himself. However, you can't really tell if Lamar doesn't really give a fuck or not, but, like, she's angry. She is definitely angry. And she is giving you guys the silent treatment.
I'm going to taunt the tiger and slap her upside the head with a Cure Wounds. Cheer up, you could have been dead.
Okay, cast me another Cure Wounds. How many spell slots do you have left?
That's all of them.
Alright, you heal her for 2 with the slap, and then she, like, groans in pain, but feels a little better, but that's still, she's pissed off at you. And she calls you a bruja.
Yes, brouhaha. Deal with it. Also, doesn't she have my money?
What money?
The money that I had when they took it from us.
That was with your goods.
Oh, great. So I have my money back. Yay.
Yeah, when you got your stuff, you got your money.
So
had
I would
somewhere
pretty
like
much say
gold.
everyone who goes into the other cart can grab their things after they check it, and then they start taking up the horses. And I would like to take a 5-minute break.
What is this screen?
The loading screen.
Right, quick 5-minute break, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say goodnight to my husband because he went to bed. So I'll be right back myself. If Dallin gets back before me, feel free to start without me. I will be right back.
She's about to go do naughty things.
It seems my connection is working.
I was just joking.
I know.
I can't hear you, you dork.
I missed the drink.
Something about a drink.
I have over 3,000 ping MS right.
Yeah, I heard you going in and out. You okay, bro?
Your internet doesn't like you.
Have you considered a wired
No,
connection?
it's just connected. The one connected to my PC. It might be getting better. No. I don't know. I can't change the Wi-Fi in this because I don't have access to their Wi-Fi. And the Surface isn't working for the mic for some reason. Well,
Am I still here?
You are still here.
Okay.
Alright, I am currently back. I apologize. I was fixing up the music, making sure my whole list was up. Do we have everyone still AFK?
There are people still AFK.
I'm
I'm here.
in and out.
Actually,
The Mira is the only one not here.
all right.
Is there? I thought that Blue was still AFK.
Oh. Well, I guess Blue's gone too. I apologize.
Yeah, so what Olmec was doing was just, because the kid was helpful when Olmec was captured, taking care of Olmec. So Olmec's making sure the kid's taken care of.
You are really quiet for some reason.
Because it's a different headset.
It is.
All right, well, let me
Yes.
turn up the gas on it.
And
More-
I
more
am
loudness.
in and
Better.
out.
Is that better?
That is better.
Okay.
I've got you turned up to max, but I can hear you
Stop.
now.
What's up, Cisco?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back.
I'm just waiting for Blue.
All right. So, here's what happens. After Hartman and his crew managed to tie up Vip and Lomara and put them in the wagon, Felix is accompanying you guys along with Satana as you are all heading back to the Talisman's gambling hall. Satana taking the lead and such. Trevor, still mortified and shocked about the dangerous situation he was, and unbelieving to himself, thinking that he tried to be a hero and almost got killed. You guys return back within the hour to the gambling hall as the other guards are putting away the supplies in the back.
Slap Trevor on the shoulder. Well done! You finally learned what it means to be an adventurer today.
That was mighty brave of you.
You did good.
You throw more balls like that and you might get something.
Hartman turns to all of you as you notice that the establishment is a little bit still closed up at the moment. The guards themselves, the bouncers, are keeping the place a little bit on tight security. And you also notice that some of the windows are boarded up. Like they were actually taking boards and nails and hammering up just a bit. Hartman looks at all of you guys, along with Zatanna, and he takes a deep breath. Ugh, man, what a day. Alright, I'm gonna let Flitch know about what's going on.
Hold up one sec. You expecting trouble? Pointing to the boarded up windows, or was that for the bandits?
Oh no, that's for those Black Sun bitches.
Oh, did you want some help with those?
I think we got it.
All
And at
right.
that point, he gives you an eyebrow raised glare, and then he looks at Satana. Unless you just want to take a seat and wait so I can get flinched and let him know. Olmec, come on, lad.
All right.
Follow Hartman.
Is that Hartman?
Wait,
No.
where'd you go?
No.
That's not. Hold on. Here, I'll take you to the next scene.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do? As Satana just goes quiet for a moment, all of you are now in a nice, cozy place. It is warm. It has been a long hour on foot. Oh, And hold on, I need to get Felix.
Come on, party, drinks on me.
I'm happy to say I'm happy to be back in civilization with my clothes on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta somehow register what happened in the gnome. What was it? Space ship? She says with like the quotation marks.
I'm just gonna put a hand up. Yeah, there was a cave-in. Remember, there was a cave-in.
Right. Right.
Yes. Right. Just gonna quietly walk up next to Satana, just not quite facing her, but just ask. So, what happened last night? And then I'll look up at her.
I should ask what happened to you as well. Right now, we have to start packing things up.
Can't
Short
we stay
version.
here a little longer? It's nice and warm, and I actually feel safe here.
Trevor just like leans in. I think it's best that maybe we could stay just a bit. I think I got snow in my boots.
I'm just gonna look at him like, you poor innocent soul.
To be honest, the short version of what happened last night, we got into the ruins. There were some things in there. There was some fighting, and then a cave-in. We'll leave the simple version of that.
Nora blew it up.
We could leave that part out.
Sylvia, you are standing right next to Nora as she is explaining this. You don't need to yell.
And almost killed me too.
It was a cave-in, and you did that to yourself.
Tana,
Triggered the cave-in.
look, right now, we have to focus. I need you all in conditions for to travel. Otherwise, I am leaving you behind. I am going to get my supplies, and I'm going to head where I need to go, with or without you. You're welcome to tag along, but if you drag me down again like that before, I won't hesitate.
Where are you headed off to? Or at least planning to?
She looks around a bit. We'll talk later.
Okay.
And then she starts to head upstairs. And Felix sits down at the table. He seems a little bit upset with himself. And Trevor's like, "Oh," and just lays back on the bench with his back on the table with his head flung. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Who are you? I'm Felix. Oh, hello, I'm Trevor. Wait, weren't you with the bandits? Weren't you the one who casted that spell? Yeah. Oh, that was mighty impressive. Alright, what do you guys do?
To hail down the barkeeper and ask for drinks, while I push
I
Trevor
give
to the
it
side
a-
and sit next to Felix.
Poor Trevor, man. Are you pushing him off the stool?
No, I'm just pushing him down next to me.
Oh.
Oh, Lady Sylvia.
That was
You
really...
earned this.
I'm gonna look the Lady Sylvia and I'd be like, actually, that was very... Oh, I can't move my icon, but thank you. That was really wonderful the way you saved Trevor there. We were all really worried he wasn't gonna make it for obvious reasons, but I'm really happy that you did that.
Trying to lean over and pinch her lips closed.
You thought I was brave?
brave, and you earned a spot next to me. Do not take it for granted.
I'm gonna
Did you copy that,
just
or?
I'm gonna just walk up in front of Felix and ask him. So, what what exactly is your relationship with the bandits again? I kind of missed that part. I thought you were kidnapped, but it looks more like they raised you.
No,
Ex-
no, it's nothing like that. I'm gonna switch up the music just a bit. There we go. It's not like that. It's Miss Lamara helped me when I was being held there. She wasn't bad. She was caring, like an older sister. I didn't want her to get hurt or to die. And I was hoping that all of you would be safe. I just want no one hurt.
well, I do appreciate what you did for us. I really mean it, and I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I really do mean it. Thank you for doing what you did. I don't think we'd still be here if you didn't.
He kind of smiles a bit. I appreciate it, but I'm just concerned about what's going to happen to her. And Omek. I hope he's okay.
Olmex is basically the owner of this place's pet.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
I remember stopping by here a few months ago during travels with my old master, but still, it was a very long time.
Your old master?
I was an apprentice to a great and powerful wizard.
It showed with that spell.
No. And then he pulls out the wand, which is now broken in two.
Damn.
It was his. I used the last of it. I'll still
Love
keep
your
it
old
as a
master.
memento for him.
Here. Do you want? Could you just hand that over? I can fix it for you if you want. It won't fireball anymore, but it won't be broken.
He hands you the broken one, which is not entirely broken in two. It's just like bent, and pieces of the wood have been snipped, like it was overused.
Okay. But okay. Still, could make it look a little bit better. I can't replace the material that was lost, but I'll just clasp my hands around it and I'll start casting mending on it.
Right. So you do that to keep it straight up again. However,
Yep.
This is just a normal stick now. It is
Yep.
no longer the wand.
Yep, I totally understand that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It's the least I could do for your help.
Trevor says, "Oh, are you a wizard?" I'm an apprentice. I haven't earned my official title as a wizard yet. Well, I mean, I don't know much about Arcane, but I heard great stories of wizards. How they battle dragons, and always are the ones you go to when you need to know stuff. Like old things. Very old things. And magic. Yes, tons of magic.
I'm gonna just look over at Trevor for a moment and just like, wait, you can't do magic?
I can, but I'm not a powerful wizard.
Right, but you can still cast spells, and your magic is arcane in nature. In fact,
It is?
yeah,
Oh no.
I thought it was because of my good looks and charm.
yeah. Well, that's half of it, but
Oh, you're so nice.
that's half of it. But I'm gonna proceed to do a magic lesson about the difference between arcane magic and divine magic.
Wow, doesn't that sound familiar?
Trevor, your magic is arcane, comes from arcane in nature. Sylvia and mine is more divine in nature. So three of the five of us here can cast arcane magic. Sylvia and I cast divine magic.
Edgar, while you are listening to this conversation, all of a sudden you feel a slight slender hand wrap around your shoulder, and then you hear a soft whispering voice in your ear. Well, hello, darling.
Oh yay, I forgot about him.
I see you made it back, and you must be freezing.
I don't think I could keep on doing in and out and hear you guys cut in and out.
We could
Oh.
hear you good.
We hear you. Are you having trouble hearing us?
Yeah, their mic's been cutting in and out.
And my Wi-Fi for this PC is not agreeing with me right now.
You using Wi-Fi?
Yes,
Do you not have a landline connection?
not in my room. No.
Okay. Oh,
Grab one within
And
100
it's-
feet of you.
I mean, do you want to take a quick break
That
to
what
fix
you
this?
just said right now was tried to fix. It's been like this since the battle when I was
Oh.
cutting in and out.
Okay. Should we take a quick break for Edgar to
fixing.
fix?
I tried to switch to my Surface. I tried to use my Surface, but the mic wasn't picking up.
All right.
Hmm.
Time out. We're going to take a quick moment for Edgar to fix her stuff.
And I tried restarting, and I can't do anything.
Oh.
Beans.
Shoot.
I think it's just the Wi-Fi is not agreeing tonight.
All right. How about we take a quick moment? Edgar, if you can come with me to the DM room real quick.
Room?
Yes. All right. Be right back. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break to fix this situation.
No leaving. Don't leave.
So I'm gonna flirt with Felix, by the way.
Oh boy.
But Felix is a little kid.
Is he?
Yeah.
He is.
I
He's
forgot.
not necessarily a kid, but he's young,
Like,
and it would be the creepy. It would be creepy
Where
if you
was
flirt
it?
with him.
yeah, don't do that.
I need to check what his age was.
He's kid, child.
Well,
no, don't.
Not necessarily
I
a
picture him at
child,
like
but
I picture him as like 12 or 13.
yeah,
Oh.
teenager, early
Yeah,
teenager.
never mind.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Although he did see me naked.
Yeah, and
What do you think a teenager does when you see you naked? Yeah,
Not
exactly.
all people have nosebleeds when they see lewd.
Uh,
I actually knew this one kid in my high school who actually did.
remember,
If-
there is a Mira right here.
hi.
I know. Hey Mo, you remember that person, right? Braga.
Brago is not here.
He abandoned us. In our other campaign, he almost died last night. So, do you guys want to go with her? Like, she did kind of abandon us and is pissed at us for doing something to survive.
Kind of wanting to go with Felix, because Satana is strong, but we need a mage.
Satana's
Hey,
also...
hey! Don't sell Mira short.
I do have some... I'm learning how to actually play a mage, so eventually I will be okay.
Okay, just a quick update. Here's what's going to happen. Edgar, apparently, not feeling too well, decides to stand up and head towards her room. Out of character, Edgar is still having technical difficulties hearing us in game, and is also lagging behind. So the player, may be out for the session just for tonight.
Julio.
Okay. Until he can get the situation fixed up again, he can pop back up. Otherwise, we will continue on so forth. We do apologize. Like I said, we are having a lot of technical issues, such.
It happens.
Alright. So, as you guys see Edgar stand up, head towards the upstairs, not saying a word, Crow just like blinks a bit.
You scared her away. Good job.
Did something happen?
Yeah, lots happened.
Trevor just moans. A lot happened. A lot happened.
There was a lot of murders and a lot of dead people. It's fine.
A night of nudity, the usual.
That's normal for me.
You.
Not me.
Did
It's
normal.
react to that? Did Trevor react to that?
Trevor's like, wait, what? Nude?
Yeah, you missed that in front of all of everybody.
What?
Yeah.
You mean all of you,
No, just me.
Yeah.
There was some
I say as I
snuggling
flip
and
my hair.
stuff.
Did they do anything to you? Did they? And at that point, his face goes pale, and Crow just, sounds like a Thursday's night.
Bro, I will make you eat your name. Wait, no, that's Edgar.
Yeah, please don't feed Edgar to Crow. Like, that's not good.
Ooh, I would definitely like to have on a plate. Stuffed up all
grasp
hot and
him, but
nice.
no.
So Mira doesn't understand anything. Like, yeah, the innuendo here. She's like, "Well, why would you want to do that? Leave her alone. She is not a chicken. You don't eat her."
I wasn't referring to that. And at that point, Felix is like, I don't understand what's going on.
Oh yeah. The poor
Join
kid.
the club.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
Drinks.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't really understand what they're talking about either. They say stuff that like this all the time. It never makes sense.
Meanwhile, we go over to where Omek is, who is currently in the office with Hartman, and Flinch is like leaning back in his desk chair, and he is just like in a very good mood. Ah, Omek, you have returned. Good, my dear turtle. I've heard of what happened to you. I am so sorry that I had to put you through that.
Dave.
Omek,
It's
are you?
fine.
Oh. Did you happen to get the information from the temple?
All I got is the map.
Oh. What do you have to report about it?
The temple was some form of magic I'd never seen or heard of before. And they had a map of the skies.
Guys, and then he looks at the map. Oh, this is definitely worth something. Is it still open?
No, it collapsed in upon itself.
Shame. We could get some people from the trade city to bring forth some diggers. Sure, we could salvage something. Yes, but that would take some time. Did you manage to find anything else, Omek?
Not really.
Ah, well, these are good enough as if. Now, to address the other situation, Hawkman says. Those lasses were getting nosy about our goods. Think we should do something about it? No, I don't think they're a threat. And besides, Zatanna is mostly up to her word. We will definitely get her supplies, but it will take us some time. What about the Black Sun's mercenaries? They're gonna come back with forces after they realize most of the men have been killed. Oh, I know about that, and I've already alerted the rest of the men to lock up and the rest of the staff to go back home. So you do realize that most of our staff consider this their home. Yes, but I don't want any of my crewmen to get hurt. But I won't go out without a fight. Which, Omek, I have a favor to ask of you.
Name it, sir.
I want you to follow Zatanna, and I want you to report back to me as best as possible about what she has to do.
Very well.
She's up to something, and this may not only affect us, but much bigger picture. And I want to be the star to set forth that firework. As he just smiles, rubbing his chin. Oh, this will make a great book! Yes, sir. Hartman just, looks to the side. So about those supplies. Oh, we'll let Gregor and Yana, take care of that. Make sure to send them in that direction. And for now, just let them relax. And Omek, I'm pretty sure you're exhausted, so make yourself comfortable. I'll make sure the chef brings your favorite salad.
Olmec perks up hearing this.
And
Nods enthusiastically.
make sure the supplies are sent forth to the abandoned abbey. I want to make sure that they get delivered to our proper guest. Alright, boss. You want me to send patrols there too? A couple men. But if they happen to see the Black Suns, I'm pretty sure that our hiding spot will keep it secured there. But for now, I'm not too worried about it. After all, we do have an ace up our sleeves, as he brings forth the wanted posters of Mira, Sylvia, and Nora, along with Zatanna. If the Black Suns try to pull something over, I'm sure they can agree to another matter. That's if they can catch him first. Ready to go, Omek?
Yes, sir.
Room.
Sorry, say that again. I thought you were in character there.
Oh, do you leave the room?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I go to my... I assume I have my own place in this place.
I could pretty much say, your room is somewhere close by. I'll let you pick your room in this case. Except for the big ones in the middle.
Yeah, just throw me in one. That's fine. I can't see him anyway.
Did you want to go to your room right now?
I want to go back and check on young Felix. He was so kind to me.
All right then. So, in this case, as you start to make your way out, I would say you walk back outside. Meanwhile, the rest of you are enjoying yourselves. Crow, just sitting along, just listening to you talk. What is everyone doing at this point?
I'm going to try and convince Felix that he has a new home with us.
Miss Sylvia,
Yes.
what exactly are you doing here?
What do you mean?
I know you travel around the world and such. That's what people say about it at home. But why are you in this predicament?
Well, you see, it all happened when I accidentally shot the blue one across from me.
I'm just gonna perk up and wave because I'm probably eating something.
Oh, yes, I remember. I was there. You tried to shoot a deer and you missed.
To pinch his lips before he says missed.
Yep, then I got shot. It was painful. And she's like, oh yeah, ow.
Roll me a strength test versus his dexterity.
Of course.
That was a strength saving throw.
Oh, god damn it!
So
Aw.
strength test.
Damn it.
Oh.
Your natural reflexes go forth with 2 fingers and pinch his lips shut. And he's like, Because it was perfectly synced. It's like,
I
well,
wouldn't worry about it.
Miss Sylvia, as Felix looks up, Princess Sylvia, I would be happy to come along with you in this case.
Do I know that I'm the princess?
You are noble.
I never really registered that.
You could be a Disney princess. Yeah.
No, they
Disney
will
princess.
sue.
For the
No,
record,
no, do not say the D word. They
Yeah,
will demonetize.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
For the record, that we are not represented or sponsored
Oh
by
my
Disney
gosh, guys. I'm not
in any matter. But that is just a joke. Please don't take it seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not monetizing this anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but...
Princess.
You never know. You never know. But still, I'm having fun with this. Anyway,
Princess. It's been a while since anyone called me that.
well, technically you have a citizen of your court.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Everyone can make me a perception check, even Omek, as he exits the stage area and into the large gambling hall.
I got my staff back, so do I roll with advantage again?
Are you currently using your rod?
It's like on my back. I imagine it like in a thing like what Goku had when he was a kid.
I figured you'd need to pull that out to use, though.
Oh, okay. I thought it just had to be on my person.
Oh, great.
Okay.
That's a lot of high perception rolls.
Holy, that doesn't matter. I got a natural 20.
Oh, good.
All right, 19, 20, 21, 20. Sadly, those nat 20s are the lowest of the score, but I would pretty much say, with everyone looking about, you notice that the scene, it may look like a bit serious. The gambling goons are barring up all the windows with boards. The staff maids are gossiping. They're not working. They're not serving drinks. And the bartender, and you even see the chef in all of his orcish glory, talking. Like, no one is working here. They are as though preparing for something serious.
Hmm.
I'm going to stuff my face with as much food as I can and just quickly
There
Wipe
is
my-
no food here.
Oh, I thought we ordered food.
No one ordered food.
I can
Unless
go
you
up,
want to be a rat.
Can I go up and try to order food from the barkeep?
I would say yes.
Okay.
While she does that, I'm going to walk up to this guard right here and just say, "Hey, do you need some help? I used to work as a carpenter."
Do you want to go first then? Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make
Testing,
sure we
1,
weren't.
2, 3.
Hey, welcome back.
The internet just started to finally let me come back.
Oh, welcome back, Edgar. See, in that case,
I'm still in my room now.
all right. Actually, we're gonna go to Edgar at this point. As Edgar, as you make your way down the hall, all of a sudden you see Father Roland and Samantha, and she then turns to you, runs up to you, and gives you a tiny little hug.
I get pats this hugging child on the head.
Edgar, you return. I assume the others have as well.
I get nods.
I see. I would like to speak to them in this case. Are they still downstairs?
Yes.
He then. I see you are heading to rest. I will leave Samantha in your care. Thank you, Father Merlin. You be sure to get some rest too. You're still recovering from that fever. Okay.
Oh,
Hmm?
I'm just remembering that image we saw involving her and the projection.
Edgar did not see that, so
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I was turned away looking at machinery.
She doesn't know that information.
That's fine.
Samantha looks up to you, Edgar, with very sweet, innocent eyes. She says, Edgar, you want to go play?
Play? She tilts her head as she asks, turns it back with Samantha's voice. That's like a question.
Yeah. They have a lot of wooden toys here.
Like a shrugs and nods her head.
Come on, let's go play. At that point, she starts to bring you over into one of the rooms and such. As you then see that there is a small area surrounded on the floor with little wooden blocks and a small little stuffed sewed up doll and a rocking horse. You've never seen this stuff in your room before, but like they made this area into her own little personal playground.
Okay.
You even see a tiny little dress made with the size of a gnome on the bed, and she's just like grabs the doll and such. You want to play?
Okay.
All right. I would like you to roll me a performance check as you start to play with her.
Okay, let's see. What was my performance at? Yeah, this is gonna be okay-ish.
You managed to keep her entertained, playing with the blocks and little dress up and so forth, keeping her preoccupied. Even though in your tired state, you still managed to feel a little bit of joy. And with that, I would like to award you with an inspiration point.
Ooh, right away. Let's get that. There we go.
Was there anything else you wanted to do, or did you want to keep playing with Samantha?
I'll just keep Samantha more occupied. And she also pulls out the pipe that she got, thinking it might help with building.
And then she looks out the window, and then she says, I wonder when Daddy's coming back.
Like it tries to get the Samantha to get back to her attention to the toys by whatever means necessary.
You say nothing as you continue to play with her and such. You put her on the rocking horse and start to shake her back. From what you can tell, it seems no one has told her that her father has passed away. Father Rellin says I get to stay with them at a new place. They say I can stay here.
Really?
I want to go home and see Mom. But they said that she went with Dad after he left.
Try to think.
Are you looking for a better home?
Huh?
Better home? For the you?
Wait, what are you saying, Ega?
Let's try to like say that they went off looking for a better place for them to stay.
Roll me a deception check.
This is how she finds out.
At that point, Samantha says, Really? You think that we'll be able to find a better home? I mean, I like my home. But they said that there was always a magical field where it's not cold and it's always sunny and warm and there's critters everywhere and everyone's smiling and there's desserts and bakery goods. Like, she starts to believe your lie in this point.
No, it's insane. Probably there.
I hope I get to see him.
She pats Samantha's head and goes back to playing with her.
Alright. Meanwhile, back with the others. Omek, what do you do as you return? You see Mira heading towards the bar, and the orc is just like arguing with the bartender, and the bartender's like, no, we cannot serve right now. But food. No, we're not cooking right now. There's no one here to place an order.
Hi, I'd like to place an order, please.
The orc just looks at you as such, oh.
And she's gonna be
Do it.
like, if that's okay, of course. We just got back. There's 5 of us. So
Yes, we've heard you return. I'll go get food.
thank
You like meat? You like meat?
if you just want to prepare like a little bit of everything so we can just all share, that'd be wonderful.
I get all kinds of meat.
Uh,
And then he just goes back to his starts.
Please also some vegetables and fruits. Please.
Meat.
I'll be sure that he gets it, but right now our kitchen is a little bit closed up. We could get you something to eat.
Please, we haven't had much. We don't have to. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Even some bread and butter would be nice.
He goes down under the bar and brings up a smaller basket of bread. They're not freshly baked, but they're like pretty good to snack on and such, I
Edible.
believe. Yes, they are edible. I believe these would work for you just fine. They were just made this morning.
Thank you. Didn't Sylvia say she'd pay for everything, or was that just drinks?
Drinks only.
Okay. And then Lady Sylvia wanted to give everybody drinks too. I'm not exactly sure what, but if you have anything nice, that'd be great. How much do I owe you for the bread?
Oh, don't worry about. And then the moment he stops, miss.
Mm-hmm.
He then points to your eye patch. I think the band is starting to look like it tore.
There's like a sheer look of dread on her face. And she's gonna hold it up in one place and go, "Thank you for letting me know. I should probably get back to my friends." And she just walks back to the group stiffly, used like the bread in one hand and the holding her eye patch up in the other. And she comes back over and she's like, "Do any of you guys happen to know how to sew something without taking it off of somebody's face?" And she's just like, it's stone cold, like, no emotion. She's just...
But,
Toss a fork at
oh,
Jeff.
bread! Thank you! As you said, you see Trevor reach forth, grab the bread. Mira, I need you to roll me a dexterity check.
Oh no.
He's about to steal the bread. I'm going to bap him.
This could be
He's
really-
about to steal the bread.
This is a dexterity check. It's like a save?
Yes. You know what? We'll go with a save. Alright, the moment you see him just reach for the bread and, like, grab a whole loaf, you pull your head back before he manages to, like, pull it up and start eating it.
No. This is for everybody.
Okay, I
Tapping
just
him
wanted
upside the head
one.
lightly.
You can wait. I have something a little more. You know what? And she just shoves it in his hands. I need somebody to fix this. Now.
I will be there one moment.
Mira?
See, the board.
Not Mira, Mira. Nora, you need to come help me. Now.
One moment. That board needs to go up just a little bit higher. See, right here.
Throw a spoon at Nora.
Stop climbing on the windowsill.
I'm showing you how to properly board up a window.
I'll
see-
get you a stool. Just get down.
Ugh.
And
Try to help people and they don't want to help and just blah blah blah. And it just grumbles back to her spot.
Can somebody help this, please? This is not as... It's more serious than you guys imagine.
And at that point, you see Crow reach for it. I don't know what's the problem. It looks like it just needs to be fixed. And you see him start to slowly slip it off.
Oh, does he... can I make a dexterity save?
Yes.
Please?
Yes. I would say a dexterity check.
No!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no! The moment you
get from
try
my
to stop him,
inspiration.
You've got your ability.
Oh no! Oh god! Yeah. I slept, didn't I? Can I redo that with my
inspiration.
I don't have my wild magic surge thingy. No, Tides of
Tides of
Chaos.
Chaos.
My bad.
You want to use Tides of Chaos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. This is
All right.
Make it
that
come
means
off.
no. I get to roll again. It means. But
Pop it up.
Next time I roll for a magic, he can have me. Why is it not going? He can actually have me roll for wild surge twice in a row.
All right. Go ahead and roll me another dexterity check.
Check or save?
Well, I mean,
Save.
save.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
The moment you feel it slipping just a bit, your hand just instantly just grab his wrist and like sinking his nails into it. Ow!
Do not take it off.
Come, dear. Missing an eye is not a bad thing. Besides, you have the looks to probably turn into a cyclops.
No, this is not that easy. I'm not missing an eye. I just have to have it on my face when it's fixed.
Trevor says, "Why did you just get something else to cover it with?" Felix just looks upon you with curiosity and such. Miss Nira, is there something wrong with your eye?
I'm not sure this is the place to talk about this, nor do I really think we should. I just need it fixed. And
Here, yeah, and I'm just gonna swirl my finger and just turn around just a little bit so I can get to where the tear is.
Okay, so I'm gonna swivel.
Okay.
You notice that the tear is like on the other side of her cheek where it wraps around, and it's loosely hanging by a couple threads.
Okay, this shouldn't take too long, and I'm just gonna put a hand over where the tear is and just start saying a few arcane words while casting mending. This will take a minute, but just stay still. Don't worry, you don't need to take it off. But this does take a moment.
Trevor thinks, so, do you burn with that thing on, or sleep with it? Actually,
Don't take it off, ever.
oh, it's probably covered in mold and mildew behind it.
She's just gonna, like, for the first time in her life, stare daggers at the sky.
Well, I think you look beautiful with both eyes.
Maybe, but it's never gonna ever happen. Never.
Felix says, what happens if it comes off?
I'll raise an eyebrow.
Your face melts off and horrible things happen. The world ends.
Basically.
I have no idea.
Roll me a deception check with advantage.
Who, me?
No, Nora.
Because I cut her off and said basically, and she just is like,
19.
Trevor says,
Right.
wait, what? That's a thing?
Inside.
I'm gonna actually burst out laughing.
Felix is actually going to incite that too.
careful,
Damn.
careful, do not lose your grip on those two pieces of fabric. Please.
I've got it in my hand. You're fine.
No, I mean, unless it's a curse, I suppose.
You could call it that. I'm not exactly 100% sure what it is. I just know I'm not supposed to remove it.
Did we ever talk about your past?
No, and that's okay. You shot me, and I was moving away from people. People are bad, and well, these weren't people, but anyways, please fix the eye patch.
Curling
on
said,
it.
ooh, a mystery woman. I like a good mystery. Come on, why don't you tell us a little bit more?
Well, I am from. Is the Underdark in your world?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I wanted to make 100% sure. I'm actually from the Underdark.
After dark.
After dark? Oh, ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Shh!
Ooh.
God. And, I was raised by people who wanted bad things, and I could have potentially been the cause of it. But I ran away, and now I'm here with you guys.
Trevor just smacks with the breadful in his mouth. Is that why you have horns and hooves?
Yes, Trevor. That is why I have horns and hooves.
Oh. I thought you were a satyr.
You know, let's go with that. That's a lot nicer than what my bloodline actually is. So satyr it is. I'm a satyr. I'm a blue satyr. I'm just really, really cold. Yep.
Sigh.
Felix looks at you more concernedly and such. Are you ashamed of being a tiefling?
No, I'm ashamed of why I'm here. I was brought into this world for a reason that is not exactly the best. Honestly, it probably would have been better if I died when Sylvia shot me. But I'm actually enjoying life for the first time in I mean, since I've been up here, it's been great. I don't have to worry about rituals or sacrifices or anything. And she realized what she said and she shut up.
If I could remove my hand, I'd pop you on the head.
Crow just like goes for a moment. You know, Flinch was actually from the Underdark a long time ago. Maybe perhaps he would have more information to help you with this?
There is nothing anyone can do. Just fix the eye patch and we keep it on and everything stays the same and nothing goes crazy.
Right. I mean, to tell the stories about Drow, everything, sacrificing people down there is true? You know, at that point, Trevor is just like having a realization while finishing the rest of the bread while no one is looking.
Trevor, you fucking...
That is more racist than I usually am. I'm kind of impressed.
Not everybody is like that down there, just the people who raised me.
And almost erased you.
They had... Technically, I wouldn't be here, but technically I would. Sort of. It's just keep the eye patch on. Eye patch stays on. And that's why Nora's gonna fix it. So we don't have to worry about bad things.
Nora, do the thing you did with the stick.
I am doing the thing with the stick. As you can see, the hand is over the patch. This is how I do my mending spell. I hold over exactly what's broken, and then after about a minute, I let go and it's fixed.
So at that point, you then see the head maid walk in, and she slips down a couple plates of freshly cooked hams and such. All right, I got you a couple of hams. Apparently, the chef decides to make a bunch.
Did he
At
get
least
the
the
vegetable
meat.
and fruits?
Oh, sorry, dear. No, he just said that to get every kind of meat that we had.
Oh, okay.
I also got chicken and quail. Oh, I'll take the quail. As Trevor then perks up a bit. I love quail.
I'm a little bit of a fan of meat, but I guess I'll eat some. Because Mira really would prefer, like, vegetables and fruits, but that's okay.
What the old Mick? You came back. Old Mick?
Why, yes, I did. Why wouldn't I?
Oh. Oh, did you want your salad now?
Please and thank you.
Alright, I'll be back with some fresh vegetables and your favorite salad.
Thank you.
Sylvia's busy stuffing her face with ham.
Steps up. Well, I am going to freshen myself up a bit and pack up my things.
Thank you again for fixing my hair.
One moment. I apologize. I had to fix Animal Crossing question. Anyway,
Hmm?
nothing. No worries. It's family.
Moving forward.
Are you Animal Crossing while DMing?
No, my mother is.
Ooh.
Your mother plays Animal Crossing?
We made her get it for health reasons.
It's a good
Fair
thing.
So at that point, you then see Father Roland come down the steps. Good evening, everyone.
Ah, Father, it's good to see you.
It is good to see you all safe and sound. Trevor's like, Father, it was horrible. We almost died. I almost died. Oh, by the way, that's Felix. Hello, dear Felix. Oh, hello, sir.
Apparently, Felix is one of my court.
Oh. Well, an upcoming ally in these troubling times is always welcome.
Indeed.
Felix just looks away a bit. Would it be alright if I try to go to bed a bit early? I'd like to excuse myself just a bit. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do. Trevor says, Are you sure? We can always get more bread. Speaking of which, at that point he orders up the bread basket, which is now empty.
I wanted some of that.
I'm sorry, it was just so good.
There's all this meat, though.
Oh! As he starts eating his quail.
Oh my gosh.
Should I drop and grab him, or should I not?
No.
Slap him.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll do it. I'll slap him. Upside the head.
Oh! As he starts choking on the quail.
That's for eating all the bread and not giving me any.
Sorry, Lady Sylvia, it was just so good and I was hungry. You also know... Felix, while this was going on, heads upstairs, leaving the rest of the party to themselves. You do all manage to get something to eat. Was there anything specific you guys wanted to talk about?
With the father, I'd like to discuss the findings of the girl's father.
Is
The real
Nora,
father.
did Nora finish fixing the eye patch?
Nora, did you cast mending?
Yeah, that was kind of the intention.
Okay,
Did
I
you
didn't
want
know
me
if
to-
you finished it or not. I'm sorry.
Did you want me to pop it up, or?
Yeah, that's to confirm the action.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So while this is happening, you are fixing up her eye patch. You manage to fix this small strand and keep it together. It takes about a couple seconds as you pinch it and say your prayers.
I'd like to say it quietly to the Reverend.
It seems as though we have buried her father in a nearby graveyard. And Flinch has asked us to stay.
Mm.
I'm going to elaborate about the holograms and everything that we saw inside of the temple a little bit.
Before you do, it might not be. So, news update for Father. We are wanted people. At least most of us are. So, at least the yeah. They come back. It's not. Yeah, if they come back, there might be an incentive for us to be turned in. So
Mira's gonna pick up the meat, going, glare over at Trevor.
Trevor has already finished eating half the quail.
Well, it is small like him.
What's that?
Do I roll burn damage?
I'm gonna just check over Mira just to check to see if there's any more tears before chowing down.
Everything look okay? It's really important.
Just hang on. You gotta stay still for a moment. Looks fine to me. If you feel or see any more tears, let me know.
Okay. Thank you. And then she looks back down at the meal and her smile just drops. Because there's literally only meat. So I guess she'll pick at some chicken. Or no, some fish. Because I guess some vegetarians still eat fish. So, yep.
There is no fish here.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
It is ham, chicken, quail, some kind of meaty paste with the bone sticking out.
Yeah.
Olmec offers her
You
some
can-
of his salad.
It is an orc cuisine to a point.
I'm going to try the orc cuisine.
But it's
I-
all meat.
Roll me a constitution check. Not safe, just a check.
Mer.
Beans.
You are now a cannibal.
Oh, God. What?
I'm joking. The taste,
Wow.
you take
Holy-
a spoonful of it, and all of a sudden, it has this weird texture to it. You think it's meat? You don't know if it's meat. It's... I apologize, that's my alarm.
Could it be, like, vegetable based?
It's a paste. Like, beaten down to a pulp.
Spam.
Closest you'll get.
No, that's it. It is spam, because you can also taste all kinds of salt within it.
Right, yeah,
It's like
I'm
salty.
gonna have a couple bites of the chicken. I'm gonna nibble
It's
on that.
salt. It is salty, meaty mystery paste.
Olmec offers Mira a portion of his salad.
She looks at him with the biggest thankful eyes in the world and graciously accepts a little bit of his salad.
Right? Yeah. At
Sharper
that point,
teeth now that I'm a cannibal.
the head maid brings forth the rest of the food that you guys have ordered and such, with a couple drinks, as you continue to go forth. Egga, are you still going to be playing in the room?
I'm still hanging out with the little girl.
Okay.
Wine.
As in this case, everyone gets benefit of a long rest. Not before long. Father Roland says his prayer, eats, and then turns to you all. I have decided to stay here, along with Samantha. I will be sure to keep an eye on her, even though she is now orphaned.
I'm gonna give a side glance to Nora and to Sylvia. Since we all saw the projection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally an orphan.
Yep, and totally a child.
Have you found her mother?
No. We may have some insight on the father part, but not mother.
Mm-hmm.
Her real parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the point, the father,
Crazy magic man.
and he looks down just a bit. Then you know that the alchemist was her real father.
Yep.
Yep.
Found that out a really weird way. But yeah.
I'm surprised you knew.
He
Wait a
was-
minute. You knew?
He's a reverend. Everybody tells secrets to the reverend.
No, this was not a secret. This was a secret kept. The thing about Cape Village is this was a place where people go to escape from their problems, no matter how big and small. And then they want to disappear up to the mountains, or they stay here, try to live as much peace.
Speaking of the mountains, we found out what's on the other side.
Uh,
There should only be more mountains over there and monsters.
No, there is so much more.
like I
Really?
said, we found out a really weird way.
Hmm. Well, the question is, what do you plan on doing then?
We may not be able to stay here. They're boarding up the windows, and I'm just gonna point around. But they're not doing that for the bandits. So think about that for a moment. Why are they expecting an attack if it's not from the bandits?
Father
Well,
Merlin. Go ahead, Sylvia.
one of the riders did get away, so they could be on the wanted list next.
And remember, we are currently wanted.
Yeah.
At that, Trevor is just rubbing his stomach. Oh, I'm so full.
Reverend, the man who was about to kill you took avarice with the fact that I shot him in the leg.
I see. But I do appreciate for what you've done. But right now, I think it is my best effort to stay as close to the village as possible.
If
And
you so choose.
not to mention, we may head down south if things get more concerning. But I believe it is my best faith to stay close by. And if even so, I may also surrender myself in hoping under different terms.
I do appreciate everything you've done up till now. I don't wish any further harm to come to you, Father. Not the best circumstances right now.
And what of you, Trevor? What? Are you staying as well? Oh, oh, excuse me. As the point you start to see him get up and head to the bathroom, avoiding the question. Well, to the chamber pot room. They don't have plumbing, unfortunately.
He does realize that if he doesn't come with me, he's not going to see me again, right?
He'll figure that out shortly.
Hmm.
Well, that depends. Do you want him with you, Sylvia? And then he gets up. I am going to go check up on Samantha and see about getting you some more supplies for your injuries.
Father, before you go, what do you know about her father? Because we heard one thing, and I'm just curious of what you know.
He came to the village with no memory. He locked himself up in his store ever since. Raven and Jack took her in as her own, and she was just a baby.
Has she
What?
been a baby?
She was a baby when she was brought in.
How long ago was
No.
that?
Technically, she's about like 8 to 9, so about 9 years ago.
That place.
Wasn't
like-
Tiki asleep for 300 years?
I thought so.
Well, you'll have to think about that. Because Samantha's not that old, but that's what they assumed.
Well, thank you for that information, Father. We've only know a little bit about. Actually, it doesn't exactly make sense. All we know is that her dad. Mm,
Well, okay,
he's
I take that back out of character. She was a toddler in this case. Like, I would pretty much say she wasn't really a baby. She was able to walk, but she couldn't talk. I'm sorry, Nora. What were you saying?
all. What we found out is just that who her dad was and some stuff that does not make sense. But thank you for the enlightenment on the subject.
You're
What
welcome.
we found out does not impose anything on her life right now. I'd rather just have her live a nice life. She doesn't need to know it unless it becomes relevant.
I think she'll be happy not knowing what is going on until the point where she can actually make a choice. But I will watch over her until then.
Thank you.
You have a good night, and let the lords of the heavens watch over you. Alright, so what do you guys do?
Oy, oy, oy. We. I'm so. Oliver
gonna-
vote.
I say
I am ready to head out wherever.
Oh yeah, we need to talk to what's her face. Great. My favorite person.
Yeah, I'd rather head out with Satana. I have a feeling the Black Sun mercenaries are going to be coming here, and if they do, and we have bounties on our heads, I do not want to be around here when they do show up in force. Do you want Trevor to come with or not? Because the guy he whacked is still alive.
Yeah, he has a better chance coming with us. Plus, Trevor is my favorite NPC ever.
Put it to a vote. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Those
Edgar,
opposed?
telepathic eye.
Megan's not there. She can't say anything.
Motion
Well.
carries.
Yeah.
Trevor will come with us.
Yay! I'm happy.
But he does not sleep near me.
I will keep that completely in mind.
I don't think I trust your word on that one. I have reason not to believe that.
It sounds like you need to get a tent for yourself.
Where the hell are we gonna get a tent right now?
That's.
Wasn't there two shopkeepers that we talked to a while back? They were by the graveyard.
Right. We may need to make a pit stop there.
Or if Satana has any questions about it, we'll just say we're under the pretenses of paying respects to her father, which, if we do, I would like to do so.
That's fair.
Oh, Mac, do you tell him anything that Flinch told you?
Old Mech.
Dave.
Maybe if I press the button properly, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't say anything. I just eat my salad.
It's a very good salad.
It
So,
is.
do you guys go to rest? Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I go talk to Samantha with a tiki voice while they're playing? That's fine.
Samantha's like, that's a funny voice.
Ready on adventure.
Do it
Settle the
again.
bar tab.
Tiki, she repeats what Tiki said to them. One of the Tiki lines that Tiki used.
Wait, which line?
Any.
Roll me a
Oh, no.
performance check.
A what?
Roll me a performance check.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Like, you make a small little crying sound in your mouth. And then Samantha just looks at you and is like, why are you crying, Edgar?
What stuff happened?
Oh. She gets up and hugs you.
Like a hug Samantha back.
Her tiny little arms can't actually wrap around you, but like she hugs you as best as she can.
She could probably wrap around a bird leg. Does it have chicken feet?
Like a pets the hugging child.
Smiles. And then all of a sudden you hear a knock on the door. She opens it and then you see Satana. Where are the others?
Diner.
She then looks down at Samantha, and Samantha just like looks up at her. A little scared, but like not so much scared. Like she's a little bit nervous around Satana. Says, "Get the others. We're going to talk now."
Pega just nods and does what she's told.
I am going to try and settle the bar tab.
Thank you.
Do you have enough money to pay for it?
I
How much does it cost?
You also notice that the bartender in this case is talking with the head maid, and you see him bring forth an old scabbard of some sort, of a long sword.
What is that?
let's go find out. Come on.
Extra long sword.
Okay. Mira's just like along for the ride, still really sad that Trevor ate all the bread.
Oh, and you just bump into a pillar.
Yeah, I realized that. I just ignore that. I just phased through it. You know?
It's like nothing was there at all.
She's a little like not completely there because her eye patch almost fell off. So she's just kind of like boing.
As we're walking, what's going on exactly around? What? So, let me rephrase that. The guards have boarded up the windows. Are they all at a more readied attention?
They are more at a double security situation. If anything were to come through, there is no business to come through this point. Technically speaking, they are locking down the entire place.
Coolio. That's all I need to know. Boop, boop, boop.
Because you even saw the staff earlier, the waitresses start to head out through the other door, and they look like as though they were having some suitcases. Not suitcases, but like they had some of their belongings with them.
Okay. Walk up, and if I can, say, "Hey, that is a really nice looking scabbard you got there."
At that point, he puts away the sword. Ah, it's just an old war trophy. Back when I used to serve as a field medic.
Field.
Hi.
You're jumping into action.
assume that you folk will probably be gone by then. We're just going to keep our place protected, and hopefully things don't turn out to be as dangerous as they hope. And the
Oh.
head maid just turns away, walking back into the kitchen and such.
Are there more bandits coming? I
No,
thought we
no.
dealt with them.
Mr. Rayner has alerted all the staff to be on high alert and sent off most of the non-essential employees to head back home. Apparently, there is a new lord trying to make his claim on these lands, and we are here to stand our ground.
Well, I can appreciate craftsmanship, at least with a decently good blade, a decently well-made blade, at a minimum. I would. May I inspect your blade just to appreciate it?
I would appreciate if you did not, because I need to get my bar cleaned up and stock up the rest of the ale.
Very well.
Oh, and do not worry about your food prices, it is on the house.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
tips are still welcome from patrons. And at the point, he just makes his way over to the other side and start cleaning up and stacking up the wine bottles into crates.
Everything that's not gold on the table.
Everything of value is what he's packing up at the moment.
Ah.
And then
So
you then see the doors open and Hartman and Flinch go forth, and Hartman's like, right, I'll let the others know. Good, please. And Flinch gets himself cleaned up as Hartman makes his way outside, hurrying. Ah, hello, ladies.
Hey there, Flinch. What's up?
Ah, good. Have you seen Satana?
No, not at present. About the book prices.
At that point, Satana is actually walking down the steps with Edgar.
Oh, speak of the devil.
I
Not
saw
you.
her half a second ago. She's at the stairs.
Good. Satana, I have made arrangements for you and your friends with a freshly supplied cart. You'll just have to talk to Gregor, and he'll be able to get you what you need. Fine. We won't be staying here long. Oh, are you sure? I was hoping that you may stay for another night, perhaps? No, we'll be leaving soon tomorrow morning once we get our supplies and our horses. Yes, I understand perfectly. But do keep in mind that you are always welcome at the Talisman Gambling Hall, whatever, Flinch. And then she just walks past him. Jesus, chauffeur.
Flinch?
He stops.
Damn it.
Yes?
I'm serious about those royalties.
Well, I still need to finish that book. No, excuse me?
I want it in writing.
As you notice, he just walks away. So, Satana then approaches you all with a serious look. Olmec, are you joining them, or are you just,
I'm joining them.
Okay.
Don't
So
into
you-
the pillar. You walked into the pillar.
Trevor also comes back, rubbing his stomach. Oh, that took a very long time.
Ugh.
Maybe if you would have shared the bread with me, you wouldn't have gotten so sick.
Oh, I'm not sick, I'm just very full. I think I lost 10 pounds.
Wow, way to
Oh,
rub
shit
it in.
anymore.
Okay.
Satana then looks to all of you. We're leaving tomorrow morning. Those who want to follow me, That's fine. Do you understand?
We do, but we request that we stop by the graveyard.
Why don't we do that tonight before we head out?
What time is it right now?
It is currently late. It is like getting close to sundown.
It's gonna
As you
get
guys have
cold.
taken, you guys took a long rest, which was about 4 hours.
Oh, so we
Hours
have
for
actually
me.
taken a long rest.
Yes, you ate,
Okay.
chat. It was a pretty long time.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, so if you want to do that, we should do that tonight before we all go. If you want, I can walk with you to said graveyard. But yes, I agree. We need to leave as soon as possible.
Roll me a persuasion check.
With advantage.
No advantage, just normal.
Ah, damn it.
Doo-doo-doo. 16.
Wait,
Three.
Sylvia, why are you rolling persuasion?
I thought it was for me to do.
No, Nora was talking.
Thank
16.
God.
She looks at you. And she thinks for a moment. I don't think most of you are capable of traveling anywhere. Besides, she looks around at the guards. I think it's best that we stay until the morning.
Hmm.
And she says this loud enough for everyone to hear.
Insight?
Trevor says, "Oh, yes, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Bed. A bed would be nice. Maybe a hot bath." "You're not coming." "What?" She then Satana looks at Trevor. "You're not coming." "But what about Lady Sylvia?" "I saw you fight. You can't fight. You join us, you will die." But we don't need cowards like you. They
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna just interrupt. No, to be fair, he did have one moment of courage. To be fair, he did have one moment of courage and did assault the armies, the Black Sun mercenaries. So probably if we leave him here, he will have a bounty on his head in a couple days.
At that point, she then looks back, but then Trevor's like, "No. Oh, she's right. I don't think I'm cut out for this dangerous stuff. Excuse me for a moment." And then he looks down and he starts to drag his loot with him upstairs, like a sad puppy.
I'm sad.
Satana says, "If you want him to come, he's your responsibility." Then she starts to go outside.
Don't like the terminology used there. I've got to be responsible for him.
Yes, you do. You have fun with that, but don't worry, we will help you in protecting him.
He can be the princess.
Better.
Now, if you did want to visit that graveyard, we need to do it tonight.
Didn't she just say not to go?
Because it's getting late, but if you want to do that, we need to do that like almost now.
Fair.
So, as a final decision, do you guys wish to go to bed? Or do you wish to take Nora's advice and head over there to see if the merchants are still awake?
does have lots of stuff to sell.
I say we go. Let's do it. Adventure time.
Now-
I have, like several scimitars to sell. And you.
Okay, so that is 2 people, 3 people who decided to go to Satana to go meet up with the merchants this late.
Satana
Sylvia,
just said we
Edgar,
not to
what do you-
leave. She never said we couldn't. Well, she did say not to leave, didn't she? She's gonna be pissed at us.
Yeah.
Edgar can wait to sell her stuff. She
Wait.
doesn't want to make the giant lady mad more.
Did she actually say don't leave?
She said explicitly.
Very loud.
Mm.
Maybe we should go follow her. Maybe she has something else to say. I would rather not piss her off if we're gonna keep her as a teammate. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check, everyone. Nora, the moment you heard her speak out loud, you get the feeling that the goons are also watching you. All of the goons have their eyes or like looking at you at one point, like they're all observing you.
Hmm.
Maybe we should all go to bed. I'm sure we could find a room where we can all crash together. Safety in numbers.
No, we'll be safe together.
Forever.
That's how it goes this time.
Alright, so, final decision. You guys gonna go outside with Satana, or are you all going to get a good night's sleep?
Wait, Satana is outside?
She left outside.
Oh. That bitch telling us we can't go out and she can go out. I say we go out.
Well, she's not leaving the land in this case. She's not departing just yet. She's gonna go check up on the mercenaries because someone persuaded her to go check up on them.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so as everyone starts to make their way outside the door to follow Satana and such, I would say that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
All right. Well, guys, we'll be back next week, next Tuesday. Keep a watch on my Twitter or on my Discord. I will post updates and such, and eventually it will be on YouTube. I say eventually. Anyways, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Night, y'all.
Hello.